So, how do Velux skylights fail? Now, if you ask AI, you'll get a pretty generic answer. It doesn't give you a lot of information that's pretty useful. So we're going to have a look at this skylight that was leaking, and we had to completely replace the skylight because the skylight was no longer useful. So we think this case study is a good look at how Velux skylights fail and the solution to replace this failed skylight.
Fingers crossed.
That's what it looks like. The mechanism for because you've got, like, see that fails there, that fails, and then the water comes in because the water's been just sitting in there because of the pitch.
Yeah.
So water comes in here, fails that, and then you can see the timber's rotten, the timber to the skylight's rotten. That's
Yep.
where the
Just
water's
starts
going
seeping in. It can do that all the way around as well.
Yeah.
The whole way.
So that's why these skylights aren't meant to be installed flat, because this will eventually fail. Water will come in, cause all the rot in here, and then you've got an actual skylight that's leaking. So the skylight itself is completely failed. You can see that there. That's part of the skylight. That's the
Oh no.
that's the timber.
Yeah, we have to get every flashing off. Now leave that on, it's fine.
I just wanted to see what's underneath
Oh yeah,
that.
sorry.
Take this flashing out. You see there.
You've got
So
an
that's-
internal channel.
yeah.
That's
So
normally bent down.
that's supposed to be sealed. Right? And it's not. You can see the water seeping here because the sealant's failed. So water's getting down there, and it'll then sit in there, and it'll come backwards, and then go over there, I guess, or anywhere. Oh. This is where the failure point is, right there. And you can see the rot on there. So that's the flashing coming off. We've got the brackets that hold the skylight down.
Yep.
So that comes off, and then the skylight can come out.
Yeah, so what we do is we only do the bottom screws,
Yeah.
leave the side ones in, because what will happen is it'll drop.
Yep.
Because this beam right here
Yep.
that runs up is supporting it. So
Okay.
if you take the side ones out, bing, you could have an internal skylight.
Oh, okay. Right, so you need two persons to get this skylight out. Let's have a look at the condition of the skylight. You can see there's been leaks through the over time. It's an upstream end. See the rot in the timber. And this is the skylight.
With an old school Velux that for the pitch of the roof is probably the wrong Velux that's been put in. That's why there's been a top repair.
So there's a tray flashing being put on top of the initial installation, and so to do a replacement we've got to take the old tray flashing out, which is that, and underneath that is the original installation, which is a
Velux
It's a
flashing
Velux
kit.
standard flashing, so they've used the Velux standard flashing, and obviously it hasn't worked, so they've put a tray flashing on top, and it has worked for a while, and then I think what we're looking at now is a failure of the skylight. Skylight. It looks 6.8, eh? Oh, 8.2.
8.6 is it?
Yeah,
Facing you?
8.2, yeah.
8.2,
It's
sorry.
an 8-degree roof, so this skylight's been put in at 8 degrees. And
Should be minimum 15, I think,
Yeah.
to be honest, with skylights like these.
That's right. So it should have a pitch.
Yeah, pitch flashing,
Pitch adapter.
pitch adapter, yeah, which
So
is which will basically which would have raised this up at the back. You'd
Yep.
have a flashing at the back, come
Yep.
down with a tray, and then done.
Yep.
Shouldn't have any problems. The skylight is very old, but so
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, there's a
have
couple of
look at the
components are
skylight
failing.
Once we've pulled it out to see how it's failed. This is an opening skylight in a bathroom.
used to be opening.
I used to open it.
Not
It
anymore.
doesn't open anymore. And we are going to be putting in its place a non-opening skylight, what we call a fixed skylight. We'll have a look at that.
That's just a bigger hole. Just squirt something in it and over it.
So the new skylight, we can't make it smaller than the old skylight because obviously the shaft is the determining size. So any replacement skylight has got to be bigger than the old skylight to make it work.
Yep, that's exactly right. Because you do not want to end up with a small one when you arrive to a job that doesn't fit. You always, if you have to go big, you have to go bigger.
Yeah, okay. So the trick now is to get it centered. So it's now centered laterally.
Yep.
So that's good. Now in terms of up and down the roof, what do you think, Mace? Where it is now?
I think it's fine where it is.
Yeah. Because when they look at it, the skylight from the bathroom, they will.
They'll still see a little bit of blue, but I'm when the carpenters and that come in to finish it.
Off that thing, and then you'll be right to go.
Yep.
The detail here is that we really should cut that and then fully seal this.
Yeah.
The other option is don't seal it. If you pull this flashing out, do a feather on this edge kicked up,
Yeah.
then we don't have to do that. So all we need to do now is where the screws are, make sure we got some sealant underneath so that when we screw it down, there's no water going in the screws, and then we don't need the full sealant in here. I think that makes more sense.
Yeah, we could do
It's
that.
cleaner. So you.
Just in case there's any.
There's
The right way and the wrong way.
The right way and the wrong way. So what you're doing now is you're cleaning all the swath of the rivet holes.
A lot of people silicon, then drill, then rivet.
Yes, that's right.
But there's a sequence to it.
Yeah. So the right sequence should be you pre-drill it, clean it all up, then you would silicon, and then you would rivet.
Yes.
So now that you've got the rivet holes drilled, you know exactly where the sealant should go, right over where the rivets.
Yeah. Then
And
always.
then you've got a secondary run upstream of that. Okay, let's.
And what I like to do is as well, see where the silicon pops out?
Yeah.
You put it, like normally it should just come out, but you just put a dollop on the end. So it seals the bottom of the rivet as well, just in case it doesn't get. So the rivet will last longer.
Yes.
It won't rust.
It's very clever. And then you just lift it in. It just goes straight in. So that's what it looks like. That's the Velux size, and everything's on here. And you can see those little holes in here, and the holes are for screws to go in, so that the skylight's actually now attached to the base, and then you don't get a skylight that suddenly flies off. Well, the thing with the FCMs is that they are designed to go in fairly flat. I would always suggest that you put it on a little bit of a pitch so that you do get the water drain off, but you can see just the profile of the edge so that it lets the water drain out. And the detail in the corners are actually seal a lot better, and the reason is that it's designed to go fairly flat, and it can cope with a bit of water ponding around the corner and around an edge without any failure down the bottom. So that's why on a flatter pitch roof you got to go with a skylight that's suitable. It's Velux FCM.